This phone originally cost this much, but I got it for this much.
Huh?
Look, a few years ago, phones used to cost a normal amount. Then one day, bada bing bada boom, they suddenly got super expensive. Like, why is OnePlus barely any cheaper than a Samsung? I have no idea. So naturally, I started looking for ways not to pay that much. And one of those ways is importing. Now, this is a big decision. If something is too good to be true, I probably end up falling for it. So when I saw that this website sells this phone for almost 40% cheaper than the original website, I knew something was off. So I bought it anyway. What's the worst that can happen? As you can see, there's so many cheap Chinese phones here, like Honor Win, 550, Xiaomi 17 Ultra, 1043. That is so expensive. But today, I want to try buying the OnePlus 15. So the fact that it has a global ROM, I assume it's a good thing because I don't want it to be in Chinese. And what's interesting is that the jump between the RAM is only £32. To get 500 gigs of storage, it only costs 30. Typically, if you want to bump up the specs, it costs quite a lot. As you can see, it's so expensive that you can't even do it. Or I guess they just force you to have the more expensive option. Is this really unavailable, or do you just want me to spend more? I'm gonna pick the cheapest option because I'm here to save money. Every phone that I've ever owned was black, and I don't discriminate, so I'm gonna pick sand. Payment methods. Please select the payment method, Visa or bank transfer. Discount. Actually, it says it up here. Enjoy 4.5% discount by using bank transfer. Chinese version, unsealed and flashed with global ROM. So I'm a bit confused. Is this the Chinese version or the global version? Am I gonna get Chinese writing? Region locked, erased, Oxygen OS, no eSIM. So I think that's one of the problems with importing phones, is the fact that you don't get eSIM support. Okay, let's try a bank transfer. Did the price just go up again? What is this? Bitcoin? Eh? The total is different again? Shipping method smooth, 6 to 8 working days, £13. Express, 25. That is so expensive. I'm clicking that one. I have no idea how to do this local bank transfer, but to save money, I'll do anything. And that is the total, 773, which is 566, which is a lot cheaper than 979 that I would have paid otherwise. Which doesn't even make sense, because on the official OnePlus website, it's 899, which converted to pounds is 658. So I think the real scam here is just being in the UK. So if you want to change countries like I do, let me introduce you to our sponsor, Surfshark VPN. So the other day I was trying to watch this show on Netflix and I couldn't because I'm in the UK. I tried downloading a sketchy VPN, but it didn't even connect. But with Surfshark VPN, bada bing bada boom, now I'm in Canada and the show works again. It has over 4,500 servers in 140 locations. So you just pick one and you teleport there. Also, do you ever get these sus emails that keep asking you to verify your account? That's why there's now an email scam checker, which uses AI to detect certain phrases and wording and scans the URLs and the sender's email address, because nowadays it's very easy to mimic certain businesses. If it feels a little dodgy using public Wi-Fi, it hides your IP and keeps you safe by encrypting your online data. Basically, it makes the internet less sketchy, especially with all that sus content that you search online. And you can slap it on any device that you own, because with one account, you can use it on unlimited devices. So if you don't want to risk your accounts getting hacked, you can go to surfshark.com/snowball or use the code snowball at checkout to get extra 4 months of Surfshark VPN. And if you don't like it, there's a 30-day money back guarantee, so it takes like 2 seconds, so you might as well go and try it. After placing the order, I did a bank transfer and sent them a screenshot, which felt extremely sketchy because what if they just leave me on red? That would be pretty awkward. They replied to my screenshot and the next day, the order was confirmed. At this point I was like, okay, my phone is in Hong Kong, it's gonna take like 5 business years for it to arrive, so let me just relax a little bit. 5 hours later, the phone somehow teleported to England. And then, I'm not even joking, the next day,